Welcome back. It's now 8:42 and we're getting crafty this morning. Patty Donham is back with us. And of course she is Patty Whack Crafts. Each week we have a wonderful little episode here on the program. Not an episode, just a segment. I've had an episode before, but that's a whole nother story. We are making some fall centerpieces and glitzing and glamour.
That's right. Now, if you had fun when you were a kid doing all that glue and glitter, you're really going to love this segment.
Oh, look at you. Don't do that. You're going to make everybody mad. We're going to have to clean all that up.
I know.
I love this. We've got a couple of different ideas here.
We do.
Halloween, obviously, the fall and autumn is coming around the corner. And like a lot of people like to have decorations out.
Oh, sure. Now, if you're not into the pumpkin carving, this is your cup of tea.
Alternative.
It's just beautiful, and you can keep it for next year.
Isn't
and the
that
kids
neat?
can do it, too.
Okay, now what do we need and how do we do it?
All you need are some glass pieces and some masking tape, glue, and glitter.
Okay.
And we're going to get busy and make it. I'm using this little round globe this morning, and all I did was take the masking tape and cut out the little eyes and nose right out of the masking tape and put it right onto the globe.
So your shapes on your face are exactly what, just the tape, and you've just created that. So you could do all sorts of stuff on that.
Oh, you could. You could say boo.
Okay.
Write the kids' names for the party.
Right.
Things like that.
Make that something they could take home as a...
Sure.
They could even make it, I guess.
You know, you could do this on plastic too, Leanne.
Okay.
Now, you're going to need a lot of this. This is like marshmallow cream, so make sure the kids don't eat it.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut this foam brush shorter to make it just a little bit stiffer whenever I use it.
Okay.
And dip it right into your glue.
And we're just glopping it all
and
over.
Cover it.
Even over the tape, because
Over
that's
the
where we're going to
yeah,
peel off later.
masking off that area.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it over here closer to me so I can
Sure,
see
sure,
what
sure.
I'm
My bad.
doing.
And I guess, I mean, you wouldn't want to just necessarily roll it in that, would you?
No, and you know what? You don't want it on so thick that it starts to slide.
Right.
I found out.
That's a tip that we learned while we were doing the project.
That's right. But now the children can do this easily, and if you want to, you can put just a few drops of water in your glue so that it goes farther and it dries faster.
Now, where did you get your little glass bowl?
These were from, I think, the Michaels store.
Okay, and they're not very expensive.
No, and you know, you can go to the dollar store and get all kinds of fun things.
And you could do
this.
different shapes. I mean, this is obviously for Halloween, but you could do some really cool things at Christmas
Yes,
and
you
make those
could,
as
Leanne.
gifts.
Oh my goodness!
Listen
you just
to
need to
me.
come over and we'll do a girlfriend
Girl
day.
party. I'm afraid we would spend way too much time talking and not much time really working. All right.
Now we're going to put it over this little tidy tray because it's going to catch, excuse me, all of that glitter that we're not using, and I'll be able to put it right back into my cup.
Okay, we're about a minute away, so I want to make sure that
Okay.
we're on time.
All right.
We just coat that really well and then just kind of tap it off. I mean, just tap it, make sure that
Right,
you got
let
it
me
covered.
get it over here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to take my little X-Acto and I'm going to reach
Lift.
in here and lift it up.
What do you know? And peel it right off.
Peel it right off.
And there's his little eye.
There's an eye.
peeking right through.
And just keep going until you have the whole thing coming off.
While you're peeling that off, let me take a look over there at the
Okay.
candle that's lit with the stripes on it. Because that may
Yes.
be, people say, hey, I would like to do something like that. You just use a thinner,
A thinner masking tape. I have some right here, and you can pick that up at your craft store too.
isn't that clever? And then just put that on there and make those little, you can make that with the tape, make it a little bit shorter there.
All different colors.
Real quick, I want to show this before we wrap up, because this is a really cool deal.
Oh, you like
All right,
this part?
I do, because look, I've got all this leftover glitter, and I do not want to waste it.
Pop off the top and pour it right back into.
And look at that. That is, and it's a little, it's called a Tidy Craft. And you can, do you have these listed in your website?
No, but you can go to the craft store and pick them up.
And say, well, you should have them lifted.
I know. There's so many more crafting tools out there than you can believe.
I bet, I bet.
But
Wonderful
look how
job.
fast and easy. Put a little light in it or candy corn.
And then let it dry completely before you hand them out, because they make a
Yes.
mess of the things. Patty Whack Crafts, she's here every other Thursday, and you can go to her website. It's Patty, P-A-T-T-I-E, Whack, W-A-C-K.com. Patty Whack and Crafts. We love having it on. Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
See you time after next week.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a break and head to New York. Then we will be back with more 6 in the morning right after this. Stay with us.